like I said at the beginning of the stream, and these streams do go on a little bit. I've almost done 4 hours, but if you a really great trader will always hold themselves accountable for missing trades. And if you sit in an altcoin and watch Bitcoin go up 500%, that is a loss. That's a significant loss because that's an opportunity cost. You could have been in Bitcoin first and let it go and then got into the alts. And a lot of guys have, unfortunately, had to swallow that pill, let's just say, so to speak, recently because Bitcoin's at its all-time high. Bitcoin's back at its all-time high on the macro. Like, there isn't many other altcoins done that, guys. CRO, still at the bottom. Matic, still at the bottom. We go on the weekly. BNB has kept up. So some of these higher cap altcoins, BNB, Ethereum, Solana, they'll keep up. Link is not a good chart, still relatively low. Dot, Rect, Sol has kept up. High cap altcoins. ADA hasn't. XRP, of course not. So just look at the difference. All these altcoins. Have you ever been sitting in alts? Like, look at Bitcoin. All-time high. Almost breaking it. If you were sitting in fucking Link, think, Link's better. No, Bitcoin first and then into Link. And then when Bitcoin goes up even further, then buy the fucking Link with the Bitcoin when it's 500% up. This is a sick trade, by the way, actually. Like, having said that, you know, I do like the idea of this. This is a very, very nice chart. I just like Link, and I like this chart a lot. Yeah, this is a really, really good fucking chart. I'm going to get rid of all the indicators. I'm just going to go on flat SR. This is one of those charts which is like super high probability setup because you have a year consolidation of building up support. You have a big break, which is a huge... It's a huge indicator, very simply put, that this is now the beginning from swing low to swing high of the next big move. This is the first wave out of the consolidation. So many people will say, "Oh, well, you know, I missed Link. I missed the move on Link." Actually, people who are buying here are insane. They're investors. Investors are usually a little bit insane in quite a lot of regards because they'll buy things regardless of technicals. They'll only buy because of fundamentals, and sometimes that is a little bit insane because you're betting so much without the reality of the price moving. So this is just investor territory. This is where the investors have been buying and they've been accumulating. Traders, this is tradable to get in and out, but this isn't, you don't build up a swing position in here and then wait for the fucking move because it's too long of going flat. So you're not, you could be in something else which is moving. And you don't want to hold on to these big swing positions. So trading, scalping it, fine, but you're not building up those nice swings. So my point is this. Link is moved massively out of this range, and it's created this big fucking up move. And the thing is, everyone thought they missed it. They missed Link. No. This is not even the move that you should even be looking at as a trader. This is just the move to say, now it's time to start looking. Now it's time to buy the next retracement for the higher low, because now guess what, you're building up momentum for potentially the uptrend, and you're at the low side of that because you come into this. So now this is where you buy as a trader. This is the trade. It's happened. And I was saying from the beginning, don't worry if you missed it. I think Link's gonna come back to, I said below $10 I buy, and look, we went below $10. And I just want to make a fucking point here. When I said that, I think Link's going to go back down to 10. Everyone thought I was crazy. Everyone said, no fucking way. MDX is smoking fucking crack. He's not just doing drunk streams, he's doing crack streams now. It was like, he's over. Nuh-uh. See you on the flip side. But it did. It happened, legends. And you can go ahead and go on my... Obviously, it'll take you a long time to find it. But if you went back and you found the videos, I was saying this for months. I was like, guys, I think it's going to go back down to 10. I will be a buyer at 10. And I've been saying it for months. I even told everyone this exact same fucking thesis and story then. I said, this is not the one you're going to go for. This is the first wave of potentially the bigger thing. Now the trade is here. This is where you're buying. And it's so simple because you have the confirmation of interest. If you're buying down here, it's almost irrational because you just don't know. If you're buying here for the swing trade, you just don't know. It could just do that. There's nothing saying to you now you have a higher low, you're finding support, here's the risk, here's the allocation size, I can have a stop loss. Where's your stop loss here, bruv? Like, no, there's no, now you've got, okay, you could technically do it, and you have a stop loss below the wicks, but the risk is much higher because you have no confirmation that people are interested. Now you have the confirmation that all these fuckers are interested, you're getting a sell-off back to the fib levels. I bet you it comes in at the 618786. It's just too perfect. So, like, this is insanity territory for traders. You don't want to even look at this. Like, just wait for the confirmation that there's interest, and then wait for the first pullback. And guess what? Now you've got the confirmation that people are interested in Link, and they bought it up. Now they've all sold off all the weak hands, and now it's going to base off at a higher low, which is exactly what we're looking for to create the third wave. First wave, second wave, third wave, and we all know that if you look at wave theory, the third wave is always the strongest. So that's my point on Link. This is no man's land. For investing, fine, but investors will buy it whether it's fucking raining, sunny, this, that. Whether the founder, they'll just invest in it anyway. They'll be investing in it, or they'll be DCAing the whole thing. They don't care about the technicals. Like this chart here is it's just like really fucking good chart to look at because it's one of the most perfect charts in crypto, and one of the most perfect charts just generally speaking for, you know, just learning. It's just a really good example of like, this is the game, and this is what you should just completely reinforce in your brain. It's like, because what a lot of people do is they get all pissed off that they missed it, and they start FOMOing in here, and then they get wrecked here, and they FOMO that, and they get into levered positions, and they start getting all FOMO-y along this. Let the fucking first one happen. That's just a confirmation that actually this thing is going to do something, because now you know that the risk is lower, because it could still do this, but the risk is lower of it doing that than here, because now you've got the prior price action to show you that people are now interested again. So, and also it's not just about that as well. It's also about where is your risk? How do you apply risk management? Because now you have these two defined levels, so you can buy this area, and then you can have stop losses all the way through here. So if it does just go like that, you can get out of the trade at a smaller loss than it just going, see on the flippers, and you just go down to zero. So everything's perfect. This is the zone. Like if it comes back into here again like that and does like this, that's what you're looking for. This zone on Link is really, really good. And I've just kind of sold myself on buying more. So I'm probably going to go and just buy a whole load more of Spot, because I just think it's a good trade. And I think fucking Link's a good company as well. Regardless, so company-wise, fine. It's got good fundamentals, but the fundamentals and the technicals are lining up right now. The stars are aligning. So I'm going to buy some more Link for sure. Really like this chart. Stop loss is obviously below this in terms of the mid-range, but it's just one of those charts, leggies. I could look at that chart forever. This is when people say to you, technical analysis doesn't work. That's because they got wrecked and they don't understand it. This is the reason why we technically analyze markets, is because of this type of chart. Because this is just really fucking good. It's just like looking at it's like looking at the creme de la creme of female supermodels. This is the supermodel of chart. It's too good. Look how perfect the range was for so long as well. It is ping-ponged in there for so long. And then it broke it, and it was a fucking quick move back up to... It's just too perfect. Local resistance, and then all the way back, and guess where it came to? You just don't make it up. It's too good, brah. Getting a bit turned on by this chart, legends.